I
Absolutely.
have some interesting questions here. The first one being there is a growing concern that GenAI is consuming a lot of energy and it is contributing to the carbon footprint in the world, right? So what is AWS doing and to negate this? RP, if you can throw some light on this.
Absolutely. It's an excellent question, by the way. And as it is mentioned, yes, generative AI will consume more energy. See, generative AI models are becoming bigger and bigger, and it is very essential to consider the environmental impact also for all of our workloads, in fact. So when scoping a project, do consider sustainability into account. Factor in the trade-offs between generative AI solution or a custom model approach. It's not that LLM is there and then we have to use for each and every use case. One size doesn't fit all. So choosing the right model is very essential. And recently I got a query from one of the developers from the customer to see if they can use LLM to decode QR codes. Now we can use simple Python library to decode QR codes because these are rule-based engine. There is nothing like complex logic or complex case involved in this. So we need to identify the right use case for making or for applying generative AI on top of it. Second thing is if your regulations allow, I know healthcare is very stringent on regulations, and also the legality aspects allow you to train and deploy your model. Deploy in one of the 19 AWS regions where electricity consumed in 2022 was attributable 100% renewable energy. And when selecting the region, it is also important that you minimize the data movement across the network. So you need to train the model close to your data and also deploy the model close to your users. Another important thing is you need to choose the right strategy for the implementation. For instance, fine tuning might achieve higher accuracy than prompt engineering, but it consumes more energy. So use concise prompts and use caching layer, use optimal context window. So in short, assess the trade-off in every decision that you are making and reduce the need for customization. The simple thumb rule is more compute power is needed wherever it is needed, then there is a possibility of more carbon emission. So we have a reference created in the descending order, right? Ascending order of the carbon emissions. Prompt engineering is the lowest, and it is followed by rack pattern, and then followed by pattern efficient tuning, and then full fine tuning and training from scratch. Do it yourself model attracts the highest carbon emission. And finally, very important, use managed services wherever possible. Why? It shifts the responsibility of sustainability to AWS. So that what does it mean? That means AWS has committed to using 100% energy by 20 renewable energy by 2025. We have energy efficient data centers, and we also encourage sustainable AI practices by providing tools and services. And we also have a green initiatives and innovation done. For example, AI and machine learning models. So we apply them to optimize our energy use in the smart grids, and we improve energy efficiency in manufacturing, manage natural resources more sustainably. So because of all these reasons, it is very essential that to see the use of managed services wherever possible for your workload. I hope that answers your question.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks, RP. We have time for one last question. Ayush, what do you see as a challenge in integrating GenAI into existing healthcare applications?
Yeah, so integrating existing Gen AI capabilities into current set of applications. Basically, it revolves around the overall application architecture. Uh, we have to ensure that the data about the data interoperability. We have to maintain the data quality, addressing the cyber security and the security threats for that particular application, and most importantly, the cost of bringing in the new set of technologies, that how it is pairing in with the new set of application architecture. Once all of this is done, from the people point of view, we need to ensure that the resources which are who are going to maintain this application, a specific training needs to be given to them so that they can utilize the AI systems and the new technologies in the more effective way, and they also trust their abilities with respect to using these new set of technologies. I hope
Thank you.
that it answers that.
Thank you. It does. So we are dot on time. Thank you very much.